What? Are you out?
Oh no! Well, I like that your subtitles are terrible.
Yeah.
Hello,
Wonderful timing. Bang on, perfect timing. It's been fine the entire time.
Of course.
And it just decided no as we go into it. So my audio is going to sound garbage because it's coming through my. Is it okay? Is it coming clear enough?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I can hear you all in my headphones, but the microphone connection just decided to just the last second.
no.
Literally, I actually heard it disconnect as we went live.
Oh no!
Welcome to D8 Dungeon, where everything constantly goes wrong all the time.
all the time.
All the time.
All the time, every day.
And my name is Declan. I am the mostly the dungeon master around these parts. We have a couple of DMs in the wings who run various different games throughout our schedule. But you are joining us for our Monster of the Week campaign marked for midnight tonight. We're on episode 5, Hallowed Be Thy Name. I do not know a single Metallica song.
Is that Iron Maiden?
One of those.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That couldn't have been the most perfect way to say you don't know their music.
I forgot you were doing songs. I just thought it was like religious. So I was just like, yeah.
We're going to math, lads. We're going to math.
I did actually Google 80s songs with a religious vibe, and that was the first thing that came up. Because I was gonna go for Like a Prayer, but I was like, that's a bit obvious.
I was like, I know Declan is still going for the song theme thing, so this is probably a song. And then I looked in the corner of the story and saw the name of the song that was playing over the story, and I was like, no, that makes sense.
I didn't think to do that.
On Instagram.
Yeah, so just shut myself up there for not being an Iron Maiden fan. Slash Metallica. So
hashtag fake Iron Maiden fan.
Yeah.
Everyone get in the comments.
Iron Metal. Yep, that's me. Okay, we have a couple of bits and pieces to do before we jump into tonight's game. I think what we'll do is Eilish, we'll start with you. I'll give a bit of an update for the old D8 Dungeon Drive, and then Dai is going to take us through a recap from our last session.
We are very happy to be good pals with the guys over at Mystery Dice Goblin. They are a UK-based TTRPG accoutrement company, primarily focusing on mystery dice bags. It's in the name. And for every purchase that you use the code D8, you get a little discount. And part of that little discount comes back to us, and we use it to pay artists, pay musicians, buy equipment, and generally keep the D8 house up and running. And yeah, you can go check out their stuff. They have some beautiful things to bribe your DM with. As yet, Declan has not received his. I'm double checking.
Your bribes are
the
in the
courier.
mail.
Yeah. No, I was going to say when have I been bribed?
So soon, I swear.
Soon it's
So, yeah,
happening.
check
It's
them out.
happening. I've heard.
It's in the works.
That dice is in the mail.
Amazing.
Yes, so go check them out.
So while my table continues to lie to me, I
Never.
I want to very quickly mention an upcoming event here. Well, not just here this year, here and there. At the end of August, the weekend of the 29th to the 31st, D8 Dungeon Drive Dating My Hex is taking place. And the clue as to the there is in the name. This year, our annual TTRPG fundraiser is pretty much doubling in size. We are and have been running kind of anywhere from between 8 to 10 games over the last kind of 2 or 3 years by ourselves. We are now working with Emily from Hexes and Vexes down in Australia. I was going to do the accent, but I was like, nah. I'll be butchering enough accents tonight in this game.
Yeah,
so
fair.
and okay, that's Dai's character dead. And
well, I had a whole bunch of hope for him anyway, to be honest.
But we are working with Hexes and Vexes this year to double our schedule. We're actually aiming to run for a 51-hour marathon. So starting at 9 p.m. on the Friday, we will be kicking off with D8 Dungeon Mania, our annual. I was like, it's not biannual. Our annual, as of last year, annual PvP tournament, where 20 players are getting into the ring for matches, and through campaigning, through sharing, and through harassing their friends and family, they are hoping to boost their characters and further their chances of making it through the preliminary rounds into the semifinals and the final, taking the accolade of D8 Dungeon Mania Champion 2025, joining the terrifying Gribbo. Just
horrifying.
Yep, just going to be joining that. And not only do you get a nice title, not only do you get a little sort of, oh yeah, I won. You also get a trophy. There's an actual trophy that we will send you. And I know that it's hanging out in Gribbo's office. I saw a picture of it. It's there and it terrifies me. But we're very, very much excited to run the event again this year. We are focusing purely on the organization known as Project Hope. They are delivering support and aid in countries like Ukraine, the Sudan, and they are heavily involved in Gaza, working to bring support and medical aid and relief to everybody affected by what is going on in Palestine. So that is our chosen charity. Every time you donate, every time you watch and share, your support is helping that organization. So all the money goes directly to them. As always, there will be a bunch of competitions on throughout the weekend with prizes. Games will be running back to back. So when the Irish stream finishes here on D8 Dungeon, we're immediately going to Australia. And the Australian team are picking it up straight away, and so on and so forth until Sunday night. Here, we're finishing it out the event. Okay, So why am I rattling on about this now if it's not till the end of August? Well, in 3 days' time, the DMs have to submit their schedules and their blurbs for their games and everything. And then by the weekend, that list will be up online for people to apply to play at. So if you want to get involved in that list, if you want to kind of see it before everybody else does, we post it on the D8 Dungeon Discord server first. So it goes out there first. So for about the first 24 hours, members of our Discord will have access to that that list and apply for games. An application does not secure you a seat. It's not a first come first served basis, but we want to make sure that everybody gets a chance, and we also want to make sure that there is room for everybody at these tables as well. So it is we aim to be as inclusive a space as possible. So it is for everybody to get involved and for everybody to play. Okay, that's my bit done and dusted. Dahi, do you want to do our recap?
Yes. So, what you missed last time on Marked for Midnight is all of our lovely characters, Norman, Morgan, and Annie, were on the hunt for some missing students. We ran into a startled and afraid. Oh my God, where's the name gone?
Evelyn Rook.
Max.
Oh, me.
Oh, Max.
Max.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody was
sorry,
scared.
Everyone was like,
I'm sorry.
Evelyn. Yeah,
I have
Max also
notes.
was scared.
I have notes. I could just read them. Sorry. We learned things about the 13th hour from a strange crone who was speaking to Max. We consoled Max a little bit and went on our way to try and find his missing girlfriend. We found a video camera, which was very spooky and gave us some messages from the past and what happened in Megan's possibly final moments. And then we split the party a little bit by mistake after Morgan got lost, met the crone, and was told she was number 8. And the spiked punch that we learned was spiked made myself, Norman, and Annie feel a little ill, and we all got kidnapped except for Morgan, who we're not sure where she is right now.
Yeah.
And it turns out that the people who brought us here at the camp are part of some freaky cult that we're gonna hopefully dive into and find out some more about.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And that is a nice sort of roundup of last time. So, without further delay, Morgan, I need you to kick some ass for me.
Okie dokie.
Right away.
What do you need me to do?
Oh no, kick some ass. It's a roll. So it's your roll plus a.
Oh.
Plus your, yeah.
Sorry. So plus 0. It's 1d6 or 2d6?
2.
I was muted. 2d6 plus 12.
This is taking far too long. 7 total.
Okay. The you do so on a 7+, you and whatever you're inflicting harm on fighting inflict harm on each other. So again, you find yourself in the cabin. Evelyn Rook had been, or this woman, this strange old crooked filthy woman of the woods had kind of been spouting all sort of manner of gibberish and whatnot at you. There's a very large, very old basset hound that you've encountered as well. It's a shack. There's no point calling it. It's more of a shack than it is a cabin. kind of seeking shelter as she was trying to explain things to you. You found yourselves beset upon by robed figures in these sort of dark red maroon robes, and a tussle breaks out. One of them lunges at you and grabs your arm. What are you doing in this moment? Like, what are you like? You can hear Evelyn shrieking. What are you doing as this person grabs you by the arm?
I'll join in the shrieking, and she'll just, if they're going to try to grab her arm, she's going to try to take that arm off her, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
Like, just pull it away from her.
So again, it's that thing of this person grabs you by the wrist, you yank, they're not letting go, and with your kind of your left hand and shoulder, you sort of shove into them. They stumble back and almost half drag you, and you bang into like a small little counter tabletop thing that Evelyn had in the middle. You see that there's like a whole bunch of bits and pieces collected, like it's like dried little like bird bones and feathers and moss, and like there's lots of little kind of bits on it. You bang into it, and there's kind of a shooting pain in your left, like in your left side of your chest, like in your ribs, as you hit it hard. The person hits it as well, stumbles over it, and a lot of those collections, like a lot of those dried flowers and shiny looking stones and like a mortar and pestle, all go spilling over the side of it. When they do, you hear kind of a thud and just kind of a roar of pain. They stand up and the hood slips back, and you recognize Stephen Landler, one of the assistants at the camp. He's one of them. He has been an assistant to Dr. Berkowitz, and he stares at you, and he looks incredibly vexed, like at this whole situation, and he takes out a knife from his side, and he points it at you.
Stephen?
And he grabs the hood and he pulls it up over his head, and then he kind of gestures the knife at you.
Oh my god! What are you doing? No, it's Morgan.
Stop the old woman from screeching. Her it's insane. And like you can still see that these two other figures have Evelyn by her wrists, and she is kicking, she is thrashing, and like she's screaming at the top of her lungs.
Maybe if you weren't manhandling her, she wouldn't be screaming so much. Maybe if you just chill the beans a little bit, we'll all have a little chat. This will be fine.
Why don't you tell her to shut up? We don't need her alive. And then he kind of half turns, like to kind of look at the pair of you, and she goes instantly quiet.
Okay. Of the things that fell off the table, are any of them near my feet? Like, is there a rock or that mortar thing you were saying that I can pick up?
Yes, we're gonna say the actual is the pestle a little?
Yeah, the little mushy thing. Yeah.
Yes. It's the pestle is the actual like the blunt tool. Yeah. That is. It's again. Yeah, that's there. That's at your feet.
She's gonna just like be like she wants to crawl down on her knees, but to get down to Evelyn's level and try calm her down, but try to pick that up slightly at the same time. Do I need to roll for that?
No, because I he sees you kind of dropping down and trying to kind of make eye contact with her as your hands are fumbling. Give me an act under pressure.
Okie dokie. Sorry. Oh, I'm -1 in that. Cool.
Oh no.
So total of 8, so 7.
That's fine. So you are so in this scenario, you can either you can take the pestle, like you'll get it, but you are probably going to put yourself in harm's way with Stephen.
Yeah, I'm still gonna take it.
You snag it, and you see that he has kind of stepped in, and now he's like, as you kind of dropped to one knee, the blade is pointed, and you can just see it at the corner of your eye. Like it is a long, thin point on it. It's like it's actually really, like, as you kind of glance at it, it's like something you would have seen maybe on stage, like there's something theatrical about it, Morgan. You know, it's that thing of like it's not just a knife. Like he's not carrying like a Swiss Army knife. This looks to be sort of ceremonial, or it's embellished somehow. The blade is incredibly close to you. Like he has it pointed inches from you.
She's gonna just like slightly turn towards it and say, "Stephen, what a beautiful knife! Did you get Jimmy from North Dakota to make this? Because he makes the best knives. Where did you get yours?"
Very good, girl. Very good. Throw me the pestle. Throw me the pestle. And like you just hear Evelyn Rook spitting at you as Stephen kind of hears you and then sees the pestle in your hand.
Oh, I was just tidying up. Nothing to worry about here.
Throw it to me! And she shrieks.
Evelyn, let's take a second here. I know Stephen, and I know the other folks. I'm sure if they drop their hoods, we can,
Drop
this
it.
is just a misunderstanding.
Drop it, Barry. Drop the pestle now. Put it down.
She'll throw it towards Evelyn.
Give me an act under pressure.
Come on, you got this.
A total of 4.
Okay. I'm going to need you to mark a harm.
Yeah,
Actually,
all right, fair enough.
2 harm because he was that close to you. And it's not, he doesn't stab you, but he actually ends up, as you kind of lob it towards Evelyn, he knees you into your right side, knocks you to the ground, and then steps on your leg. He has the blade pointed to you. As you fall, there is a moment where the entire shack just shakes.
Okay.
And then
I had 2 harm from last time, so now I'm on 4, which means I'm on the dying side of the...
Okay.
Can you use any luck?
You could spend a point of your luck.
You can use
Yeah.
luck to decrease the wound you have suffered to 0 harm.
Yeah, we can say
that.
it was more sort of surface injuries than anything else. Like it's not lethal. It wasn't. It was more. It hurt rather than kind of you're winded but not injured. He hasn't broken any ribs or anything like that. As you hit the ground,
All right.
the whole cabin shakes. Like the whole shack rattles. And then immediately you feel 2 wrinkly, spindly, bony hands on you, pulling you to your feet. Very good, girl. Very good. Okay, 5. You and I. We can do this. We can do this. They have the other hours. They have the minutes and the seconds. They're almost between us. Very good. Very good. You listen to me. And we can stop them. Yes. We can make them go bigger. It won't work. And she's like, there is a sweet stench emanating off of her, like kind of this. It's a smell of sweat and dirt, and like forest floor. And the dog is kind of like there is kind of a out of the dog, and he is just sort of running in circles.
Okay. Can I try use my charm to manipulate Stephen?
When you look around, it's just you and Evelyn and the dog.
Oh. Okay. Um, are you okay?
Yes, and you see like her eyes are kind of, they are very, very wide, and you can see there's a trace of blood just like under her nose. Like there's like, it's fresh.
Oh my goodness, you're bleeding, and she's gonna try look for something to
Hmm?
dab her nose with.
There's like a couple of cloths and stuff like that, but as you turn back, you see that she has already kind of wiped her sleeve on it, and kind of smeared some of the blood across her face. Uh, it- f- 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 d- five, 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 five. We don't have. Don't fret. Don't fret. Don't fret. Okay.
It's Morgan, by the way.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your name doesn't matter. It's your number. It's your hour. It's your hour 5. And if I have you, and they haven't have, it won't succeed. Oh.
Can you? I'm not. I don't quite follow. So can you explain what the substance of the hours is in this situation? I'm trying to be calm here, but I'm really freaking out.
Oh yes. You need to understand. You don't know. You haven't learned yet. No. And she starts kind of tapping herself on the head. My book. It's in my book. It's in my book. And she moves to the bed and she kind of lifts up a very worn, thin, dirty mattress. And there is like it looks like a diary or a scrapbook, but it is just this mishmash of pages, and there's all manner of things kind of hanging out of it. Like there's like leaves. You can kind of see what looks to be like maybe a rat's tail or a possum's tail, but dried and sort of shriveled, um, all kind of stuck and wedged between these pages. I was here before. We were dancing and there was sunlight and the moonlight, and we were so in love, all of us together as one. And she starts to kind of just sway, as if moving to music that you can't hear.
That sounds like a lovely memory. But what? Why do you keep calling me 5?
Oh, and she opens the book, and like dirt falls out of it, like actual flecks of dirt fall out of the book. It's dry, and it kind of crumbles to the ground. And she just and you can see very clearly, Morgan, the pages are like some are pages like that you'd see in a copybook, but just dirty and stained. Other pages are like the backs of posters, like from like various hiking trails. Some parts seem to be like cardboard, like from discarded milk cartons that have been kind of ripped open, and they've all been kind of sutured, not bound literally. There is just like a faded kind of beige twine that is kind of binding all these different clippings together, and the ink is manic. It's the words on the pages are all over the place, and she just starts kind of rifling through it, and she opens it to the center, and you see what looks like a clock face, and there are Roman numerals 1 to 12, and then in bright red ink between 12 and 1 you see 13, and that is underlined and scratched through. And then she's pointing at the number 5. That is me, and that is you. You are 5. I felt it. I was wrong. I thought it was one of the others, but it wasn't. I watched and I waited and I called to them, but it was too late.
The tree took them. But you are 5. You are 5, and you are like me. It is not our time yet. We have time. We have time. And do you go or do you help me? And she just kind of starts to rattle back and forth.
Oh, okay. Can I take this?
No! And she recoils.
Oh, excuse me, sorry. I'm gonna go find my friends. Because I've lost them and I want to make sure that they're safe as well.
The men, the cloaks.
Oh, that's
They-
just Stephen.
They have your friends. They're already gone. The minutes, the seconds, they've been counted. The hours have been lost. 5. Those hours are lost.
What? I was just with them outside. I'm pretty sure I can just go shout out that, and find them. Matt! Norman!
As you go to say, as you feel your voice work, as you feel the air drawn into your lungs and then forced up through your vocal cords and shaped in your mouth, you call out Max, and as you sound the syllable for Norman, Nor, the sound man vanishes, and you can't speak. Shush! Shush! We have no time. We have no time, 5. Do you wish to save your friends? I understand. I tried to save. I did. And then she looks over her shoulder and she looks back at you, and you see that her right eye is just completely bloodshot. Like I don't mean like there's little flecks of red. I mean it is filled with blood.
Oh, can I speak?
Yes, you can.
Oh, Evelyn, I think you need to lie down, love.
No. We 5. You have to help me. You have to help me. She actually stumbles back into kind of the wall, and she slumps.
Of course I will help you. Obviously I will help you.
And she just smiles up at you.
I just think you might need a little rest first.
No. He's brought her here this time.
Who?
That man, the old Berkowitz. He's brought the high priestess this time, so it must mean that he thinks he's going to succeed. You have to stop them, 5. You have to help me stop them. They can't bring him back. They can't. They can't. The 13th hour can't strike.
Okay, then let's do it. What do we need to do?
And she kind of starts to look around the room. We have to think of a way to stop the ritual.
My friends could help.
Five. I need you to understand me.
Okay.
They are dead.
No, they're not. I was just with them.
And we cut from the cabin by the lake to a very cold, wet, dark cave. Annie, you find yourself hoisted up the mountain, up a hiking path where not a word is spoken. Nobody said anything the entire time, and there's at least 24 figures in these maroon red robes, all sort of flanking you at either side. You were led off the trail down one of those side hiking paths. You vaguely recall it. You had been here 2 days previous with your group doing etchings. Path towards the old prospectors and the mines. And as you rounded a rocky outcropping, you found the sudden sort of sharp descent. And in the distance, you could just see flickering torches. And you are led into a cave. And you can hear a faint, lulling chant just reverberating. The only thing else that you notice is the sound of water nearby. You are dragged into a cell. And the door locks behind you.
On my own.
You look around and you see Norman and Max.
Are they
Neither
conscious?
Neither of them are conscious.
I think she will go to the designated adult first, and and kind of try and shake Norman awake and like lightly tap his face.
Do I wake?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Hey,
Annie. Is
yeah,
that
we're trapped.
where the hell are we?
I think one of the caves near that trail from the other night. The what was it called?
Is
The
this
Prospectors
is this
mine?
is this some kind of freaky role play we've got ourselves
No.
into here or something? Because
No.
I know Kazima's into some weird shit, but my god, these anthropology majors are fucking
Hey.
crazy. No offense, but look, if I got involved in some sort of crazy kink party, I would rather know beforehand before getting tied up and poisoned and kidnapped.
Definitely not what's happening.
Where's
I think
Max?
they're going to
Where's
murder us. He's over
Morgan?
there. I don't know where Morgan.
I'll go to help rouse Max. I'll check. Like I assume I see the wound on his
Yes,
head.
yeah, you can see that like
temple wound.
there's a clump of Max's hair is like just matted with blood.
Ew.
I think kind of like assessing, like I think being a little flippant before about this being a weird party thing, he kind of like immediately seeing the blood like pales a little bit, and he's gonna like rip a part of his pants if he can, and just try to pad the back of Max's head as he lifts him up. If Max has taken harm here, could I try to roll a protect someone?
No, Max hasn't taken harm.
Okay, cool.
Just flavor. Flavor blood.
Yeah, cool. If it's possible, then I would like to try and read a bad situation here,
sure.
As I'm assessing that. Ooh, that is pretty high. That's an 11.
Okay.
I will hold 3. I would like to ask, are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's most vulnerable to... Oh, no, what's the best way to protect the victims, i.e. Max right now? And what's my best way out?
So, as you sort of check over Max Norman as you kind of give him kind of a look. You do see Annie kind of like drifting kind of between you. You are in just like it is just a cave, and there has been like bars just sort of affixed to the mouth of it. There's a door. It is locked, and as you look out, you see that there is somebody standing there, wearing again red robes, slightly illuminated by a faint glow of a torch. So you hadn't noticed them until you kind of looked around and you see them.
Are they standing in the room with us?
No, they're outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is this like some sort of barred cage type situation? Okay. Yeah, I guess they're our best way out, I'm sure. Does Max seem stable?
A little groggy, but yes.
Okay. You okay, man? You took a nasty hit.
What's that? Oh, Matt, what's going on? Wait, we're in the woods. Where are we? Are we underground? Does it look like a room or a cave?
It's a cave.
It's a cave of shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think this little field trip might be a little bit more than we bargained for, unfortunately. Yeah, I think I'm trying to think of what I want out of this, but I think Norman is like racking his brain. He's trying to rationalize this as best he possibly can. I think he's mainly tending to Max right now and making sure that the blood is stemmed from his head.
Max is gonna start looking around and realizing that he's like, Meg was in a cave. You think this is the same place? And I'd like to investigate a mystery to see if like any of the places look familiar or I could recognize like.
Yeah. Give me a roll.
Ooh. That is sharp. That is a 7.
Okay, you can ask me a question.
Yeah, I kind of just want to see if it looks like the same place Megan would be, or I recognize any of the things from just that clip of video that we saw.
So I'll give you 2 things. It doesn't look this obviously isn't where she was being held, but the light. This is the one thing that you kind of notice as you look around and you see outside the bars and the door, out into this tunnel, this passageway. The light is very, very similar. Like wherever she was being held, it is illuminated by torchlight as well, because it wasn't like electricity. It wasn't light bulbs. It wasn't fluorescent lights. It had that orangey glow to it, and that's what you recognize out in the shadows and the dark beyond. It's that faint glow of torchlight.
Okay.
Other thing, as you are looking around, Max, like this, there's like a couple of boxes, like crates, just as you were kind of looking around. They have like little, like you can literally see kind of just prop number 6 and stuff all placed on them. There's a little pickaxe. There's all these little bits as you are looking around. You all, and Annie and Norman, you kind of spot this as well. But as you kind of drift your eye kind of around looking, on the walls, like it's smooth stone, Max, but you can see Roman numerals just sort of scratched into the wall.
Okay. All over, or with any kind of...
There's no pattern to them. So it's just like there's a 2 on the left wall, and then kind of just above it, kind of around kind of the curve, there's 8 and 5. They just seems to be kind of everywhere, kind of along and there's no sort of like, some of the sizes are small, some.
Okay. Can we reach any of the boxes from where we are? Oh shit. Okay.
Annie, what are you doing?
Can, I don't know if it would be investigate a mystery or if it would just be like a general roll of something to kind of try and listen to see if we can hear any of the other missing campers.
That
Or
would
like-
be more. That's reading a bad situation, I think.
Okay.
So it's a roll plus your sharp.
Well, that is a whole 3.
Okay, so you can mark the experience,
I have
and
now got 2 experience.
but yeah, you can. It looks. You can't seem to focus. Like you can hear the chanting and you can hear kind of this prattling wailing, and that's all you can kind of hear. Just as Mac kind of regains just a.
Okay. I don't hear the others, just weirdo chanting.
Can we hear what Chanting is saying?
As you kind of focus on it, you just hear, and it's the one phrase repeated over and over again. Tertius Decimus.
Sorry, say again. Turt.
How's everyone's
Anyone
Latin?
here take Latin? Everyone turns to the professor.
I'm not quite there yet.
Dude.
Would
You're
Norman know?
librarian. What the?
Decimus sounds final. Does that mean 13? Decimus sounds like 10. Tertius, that's 3 and 10, 30, maybe. Well, that's incredibly taken it to high school. Could be. Sounds like some. This won't. Chabong. I just. You there, man, outside. What is going on here?
Dude, they knocked us
Can you just
out.
let us out? Can you just let's all be a little bit
What if
normal.
it's 13?
Can I manipulate in here and just ask the question, young man, what is going on? I will do my best. Ooh, that's a 8 and 2 is a number I know how to add together. 10. Jesus.
Yes, you can give me a manipulate someone roll.
Watch your tone with me, young man. You watch your tone with me, young man. Who do you think you're talking to? And you can. What is going on here? Why are we here? What are you doing in that ridiculous getup?
Why are you treating your chosen like this, man? You knocked us out and locked us in a cage.
Do we recognize? This is how you treat your sacrificial victims. Annie has a multi-tool on her in her possession. Can I try and pick the lock? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Right in
I'll
front of
wait
this
until
guy.
it turns his back.
No. Yeah. Wait until me, Max, and Norm stop shouting at him.
Okay, I think Norman does stop shouting and he gets really like pissed off. I'm trying to think of like my powers are not super useful, like my abilities, and I'm like I do have one that I think could be very fun here. I would like to use oops here. If you want to stumble across something important, tell the keeper. You will find something important and useful, although not necessarily related to your immediate problems. I think after his frustration, he would like to go back and look at all of this crap. And I would like to oops, if I could.
Oops all over it.
Oops. That just happens. Yeah. I don't know how often I can use it. I'm assuming it's not like it could be. It says something important. If the player is like overusing it, you could be like, you find something important to someone else. Like, it doesn't. It's very loosey goosey.
Find something important. As you start to kind of rummage through the kind of the boxes and stuff like that, this is clearly some sort of tourist thing. Like maybe it's an education thing. Like this appears to be kind of like, and behold, the prospector who would have spent their days in the mines, and you see crates and they're filled with kind of plastic, coal and rocks and stuff like that. As you go further back, there's a cart. There's actually and it's heavy.
Is it attached to anything? Is it on rails?
Nope. It's just been wheeled in here and left. It's at the. It's quite. You didn't notice it the first time. You literally didn't notice until oops, you stumbled into it, looking through kind of the various kind of setups, and they seem to have missed it.
Oh.
Is
there anything weird about it?
Nope.
It's just a mine
everything
cart?
Everything else had the feel of, oh, that's a prop. That's a prop. That's a prop.
Oh.
This is actually heavy.
In Norman's mind, he's like, we're in the mines. We're in the prospector's mine. We're in the actual prospector's mine, not just a showroom. Okay. He puts that away and he's not going to say that out loud.
How structurally sound for cage?
How big is the cave again? Or how big is our
Battery
cell?
I'd still like to be antagonizing the guard. Yeah, I'm just like, you're treating us like shit, man. Why aren't you one of the chosen? What makes us so special that you lock us in a cage?
Still poking at him.
And they're still over. They're not close or anything.
They're not saying anything. They had turned originally when kind of poked by Norman.
Yeah, I kind of want to manipulate. I want to manipulate the situation to try and
awfully
like
concerned
really
with
aggravate
the
this man.
noise levels we were creating
If I
before,
could.
and Norman just starts to shout at him. He just starts to shout at him. I guess what I'm angling for here is I'd love to try and help out, to give Max a little bit of help if possible.
So you can roll on help out, and then that'll tell us.
That is I got an 11, so you get a +1 to this roll, but I expose myself to trouble or danger. Oh no!
On a 10 plus, you don't.
I just gained a +1.
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Jesus, those dice are not bad.
Cool. That was a 6, and then I add charm. So I add charm and +1. So
yes.
So that's 8.
Okay. And you are just trying to what? You're trying to.
I want him to come close to the bars. They'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show you. I don't know if that works with manipulate. I just want him to come close to us.
It's going to work because we're gonna twist it in this way that he just snaps. Shut the fuck up!
Fucking make me. I just want to hit him like really hard. Like I just want to try and like kick some ass.
Clock him.
I want to clock this guy. Like I'm fucking fed up. My girlfriend is out there, maybe dead, and this guy is just like holding us.
Okay.
Bring him into the bars. Clock his head off the bars.
Yeah. So
kick some ass.
Just rolling 2. I'm going to choose different dice. These ones haven't been working super great.
How much force do we want to use here?
It's a 7. Go.
Well, I was gonna say like I still have the multi-tool man, but like he's right close that I could like try and poke him in the eye or something like disorientate him.
Stab him in the eye.
That kicks ass.
Yeah. Just grab him and just start
like,
going.
Coordinated
attack. We're getting
So you're both trying to kick some ass at the same time.
He's a pacifist.
Okay. Yeah.
I'd also like to point just to be annoying though. I have a my move is.
I think we're live. We should be live. We're live.
I hope
Yay,
so.
we're live.
Live.
Uh,
We're alive as well still.
Okay. Should I maybe do like a smidge of a recap of like what we're doing while we move to what you want us to do?
Yeah,
Just so in
if you
case
want.
that
Yeah.
audio got lost.
Yep.
Like if hopefully you all saw that we were in the cave. We are trying to use a minecart to break a cage door while Annie, me and Max are doing that. Norman and Max are doing that, which seems like a great idea. And Annie is trying to pick the lock and subsequently failed.
Listen. I've swapped my dice since.
Okay, good. That'll work. What did we get on the act under pressure roll?
A 10.
It weighs so much. And Norman, as you throw your back into it, you throw your back out almost. And then Max, seeing the pickaxe, you kind of toss it into the cart. Like, this could be useful if we get enough momentum on the cart and physics happen. Well, then we'll break through the bars and you'll have a weapon. And the weight of it has it kind of stuck in the kind of the muck and the gravel here in the cave. But when you get it up and moving, Annie, you hear just the squeaking of it. From where you're standing, as you move out of the way, you can see kind of shadows being cast up along the wall, and the cart just rolls down this small little incline with Max and Norman pushing it. It clangs into the bars, and the door, it doesn't quite bust open, but you have sort of forced the bars forward, and the door doesn't sit correctly in it. But there is just this calamitous clanging of metal as the cart crashes into the bars and the door buckles. Those shadows move fast, and you hear footsteps as a handful of red marooned robed figures appear. Dr. Berkowitz amongst them.
Fuck you, Doc. Fuck you.
Dr. Berkowitz, what is this about? This is insanity.
Where's
I
Megan?
didn't sign up for your little play acting.
Questions. You all have questions. You're obviously very inquisitive young minds. Wonderful. It's great to see it. And I absolutely, I have to say, in all of my years doing this, I don't think anybody's actually attempted to escape with a cart before. Somebody chalk that up to something new.
How long have you been doing this?
I'm so sorry. Could you speak up?
How long have you been doing this?
No, I said speak up, not speak slowly, dear. I said speak up, not speak slower. The minds of this generation just seem to. It's probably
Obviously, you've
all
been
of
doing
that
it
television and so.
Pretty long if you need people to speak loud around you, man. How old are you?
This is the 20th century, isn't it?
I don't know.
And he shrugs his shoulders.
It's 1986, man. Get with the fucking times.
Well, by that count, 100, I reckon. And he squints.
Christ, Berkowitz, you're crazier than the rest of the faculty says.
This guy is.
I don't disagree, but what are your words? Oh, they wound my heart. You knave. And he kind of half flops.
Knave? Where are we? Whatever kind of sick role play you have going on here, Berkowitz, I'm done with it. Get us the fuck out of here.
All in time. All in time.
Where's Megan? Where's everybody? What the fuck, man? Let us out of here.
This whole charade of rebellion that you're doing. It was interesting. It was entertaining. I must give it to the three of you. You will be with your Megan shortly.
Jesus.
Have we tried tying them up? And he kind of turns to the. It doesn't matter. Press in and shackle them. We can get them ready for the ritual.
We're gonna find out. If anyone comes in here, Max is going to attack them.
All of these red robed figures flood.
How many is there?
Cavern.
All of them.
11.
Ah.
And like Matt, you go swinging like that. I'm not going to say you don't, but you go swinging, and they barrel into you.
I'm slashing with my can opener.
Annie, as you flail with your multi-tool, Norman, what are you doing?
And like they're all kind of like crowding it. There's no way of us being able to like push through them to get past them. Okay, I think. Do I see Vanessa? Is it Vanessa? Was that her name?
Yeah, but you don't see her.
Okay. I think Norman is gonna like relax a little bit here and be like, "Look, there's nothing we can do to stop these fuckers." So I would like to. I would like to read a bad situation here.
Okay.
I think.
I'm just gonna. This is more of a kind of a narrative thing I'm doing here. Like,
okay,
I'm gonna flit over to Morgan.
That's fine. I think I'd like to just. He goes quietly, I guess, but he's with intent of like trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, you are like again. You are muscled by some of the goons. They kind of barrel into you, and in that moment, Annie, as you slash out again, you are caught by the arm and it's twisted. Did we lose Emma?
We did.
Oh, she's back.
Oh,
okay.
Go.
And
she's back.
Again, the three of you are pinned, and you feel metal shackles put on your wrists, and you are
Ugh.
led out of this cell down into the dark and the torchlight below. That humming is getting louder. Wherever you're being led, it is getting louder. And as we move away from the Prospector's Cave, we find ourselves on the edge of the woods, looking down into a small, rocky, dark hole in the ground. And Morgan, you can hear the sound of rushing water.
Wait, do I remember going from the cabin to this?
Yeah, so again, we're just doing kind of a scene flash forward. There, it's the Evelyn wants to stop this ritual. She needs your help. You want to save your friends. We're flashing forward.
Hello?
No, she's with you. Like Evelyn's right beside you. Like there's,
Oh.
yeah, you're not on your own. You and Evelyn have come here together. She's brought you here.
Oh, I see. I understand.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sorry.
She looks at you. The last thing she said, like the last thing, if we go back to the scene, and I don't know if maybe that's where the Wi-Fi started going. She told you directly, your friends are dead. That
Yes.
was your friends were dead. And as you stare down into this rocky space, your mind reeling from all this information. It's 1986. 25 years ago, Evelyn Rook told you she came here with some friends for a community gathering of love and free spirits to connect with the harmony and energy of Lake Pineview, to dance under the sun and to make love under the moon as the gods intended. It was, and she loses herself in the memories every now and again. The worst day of her life. And she tells you that she and 11 others were hunted through the woods by red-robed figures, all at the command of a man that she only knew then as B. She rifles through her book and she shows you everything she has that she's gathered. Berkowitz is B. He's an academic. He's a researcher. He's a scientist. He's a cultist. He's an anthropologist. She's collected all these clippings on him, as well as all these other sort of disasters and things that have happened. There's all these mentions of the history of the lake and this place, Lake Pineview. All the things that she could find and gather. A lot of it she repeats, a lot of it she rambles through, but she tells you that B, the man, and his high priestess are attempting to awaken the 13th hour. And you are hour 5. And 12 hours are needed.
So what's in are my friends down here? Are they in?
You're 5. Listen. You have to understand. Their hour is up. They have been lost. But you can save their souls. You can save all of their souls. You can save everybody's soul. This is a secret. This is my entrance, and they don't know. They don't. I watched for days and nights and weeks, and I waited, and nobody ever found it. And she points down at the passageway.
You want us to go? You want us to go in there?
Yes, we five. We have to stop him. We have to stop them. We cannot let this thing happen.
Oh, I know, and I said I would help you, and I'm a woman of my word, but can you be a little clearer with the instructions of what's going to happen now?
You must not let yourself get taken.
Well, yeah, that's top of my list every day.
And she starts to look around, and it's gotten like the day in the cabin, the shack. She had spent rattling through what has happened and everything. She has been gathering and waiting for this, for the moment to present itself, and this is the moment to stop Berkowitz B and his high priestess.
I might have something. I might have something that could help you.
Yes.
And for a quick second above the table, Declan, can I use the negligible price?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
This is your a move from your playbook.
Yes. So backing character. I need you to tell me a secret. And I don't mean, I shortchanged someone or I didn't clean up. I mean, I need a big secret of something that you have done. The scale of this secret will allow me to fulfill your wish.
And she stares at you wide-eyed. She takes your hand and she pulls you in close, and you can see around the reds of her eyes, even though it's quite dark now, you can see them clearly. There are tears in them. I ran. When he took my friends, when he snatched the love of my life, I ran from them.
You didn't help them.
And she winces when you say that.
That's a big secret, all right. Okay. That's dark and upsetting.
But you five, I won't. I won't. Because you can help. You will help me now.
Of course. I said I would. And so, what is your desire?
She is squeezing that hand now.
Okay.
And it's like your knuckles are going white from it. Like it's a grip. Like it's a grip that her hand shouldn't possess. B is going to die.
Okay. Yeah. Can we be more specific? Maybe...
You feel a shiver run down your back. Hold your breath. And she shoves you into the hole.
Shit. Okay.
And you fall.
She'll do a dramatic scream on the way, like what's the fall that was in Star Wars and stuff.
What was The
A
fall.
Willem scream?
A Willem scream.
Oh, yeah, the little scream.
That's in every movie. It's just very specifically in Star Wars. A stock sound scream.
Yeah.
Look at a soundboard for Morgan.
You
So this means that the world then arranges itself to fulfill their desire.
don't worry.
So B must be killed. Is that what she said? B as in
B is going to die.
is going to die.
I wish she said like now, but
Right
He
now.
drops dead.
Yeah, you plummet through the dark, Morgan,
Yeah.
and just it is you as you let out a shriek.
Mhm.
The air escapes your lungs, and then you swallow a mouthful of water as you hit ice cold water. And then a second later, you hear a second splash, and then kind of a gasp for air, and then a hand presses over your mouth. You must be quiet. 5. And she's kind of like half doggy paddling, half kind of scrabbling through the water towards a rocky ledge.
Yeah, Morgan will do the same. She can't swim, so she's panicking a little bit.
She's like, as she makes it, she kind of clambers up. She turns around, she grabs you by the shoulders, and she's hoisting you up. Keep low. Keep quiet. And she starts to crawl on her hands and knees through a tunnel.
Morgan will follow her, disgusted and cold.
Max, Annie, Norman, you are led by Berkowitz and this gang of red-robed cultists down a curving descent into the dark. The chanting gets louder until you find yourself in, again, Norman, from your perspective and what you've gleaned from the that cell that you were in, that place with the cart and the boxes, you can kind of see that this is kind of an open chamber. There's a wooden, you all see this setup. There's a wooden post, a fence, a ring fence in the middle, and there's torches kind of all around. The sound is coming from below you, and it's kind of booming upwards. This is obviously this must be like the visitor center or something that, again, used during tourist season at the height of its time at Lake Pineview. You are led further along, and you can hear whimpering, and you can hear the sound of rattling chains coming from below you as well.
Can we see anything?
Not right now. You're kind of being led around.
And is there a lot of cultists around?
There's nobody in this sort of open chamber other than the kind of the 11 and Berkowitz that are leading you.
Okay. I guess I'd maybe read a bad situation.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Where did my nice dice go here? There. 6 plus sharp. I think I'm only 1 sharp. 7.
Okay, you've a 1. You've a hold of 1.
So let's see. Okay, maybe are there any dangers we haven't noticed? Or
Nope, I'll give you this. If that is that your question?
if anyone thinks there's a better question, it's like
I think that's a good one.
Yeah, it's a good one for now.
As you are kind of looking around, Max, trying to assess, Norman and Annie, your eyes are kind of drawn to this pit in the middle. Like the sound is coming from it. You can hear the sound of metal rattling chains coming from it. There's light below you. Max, you're looking around for any sign of Megan anywhere, and you notice, like, at certain parts of the wall, like, you clearly see warning and danger signs. Prospector's Cave closed. Mining, like cave-ins, and like literally a skull and crossbones.
Okay.
I think if it's, I would like to, while we're like heading down, I think hearing the whimpering sounds, Norman is afraid it might be Megan or someone or some victims or whatever. So he's afraid for Max doing something stupid, I guess, or doing something reckless, and afraid for his group doing something reckless. He'd like to just like be like chatting or whispering to them and just tell them to try, like, no matter what happens, try to steel yourself, just try to stay calm until we know what's going on. I would like to attempt to manipulate a person on my fellow hunters, if that's okay. Now this is it's a kind of thing where, like, if I do so and I succeed, you don't have to do it, so you still have like player agency, but you just get rewarded if you do follow direction. So yeah, I'm gonna roll to manipulate a person. Oh no, that's a real miss. That's a 6. Jeepers.
So on a fail, that hunter decides how badly you offend or annoy them. They mark experience if they decide to not do what you asked. Monsters and minions cannot normally be manipulated. That's entirely different.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think what he says is, I think he might stumble on what he's saying here and accidentally drop like somebody's name. Like he might say, like, we need to remain calm here if we can. It's likely that those sounds could be some people we know, and let's maybe try to keep ourselves calm here till we know what's going on. I feel like that might feel a bit pointed towards.
Yeah, it's just like,
towards-
it's gonna be like, how fucking stupid do you think I am?
Oh,
Like as this sort of erupts, two of the cultists step in to, like, again, Norman, you get kind of punched in the guts, like not like kind of a just more
just kind of like
yeah.
dug.
And Max, your chains, like your shackles behind your back, are pulled to kind of pull you away from Norman, kind of as it starts to spill over. You mark an experience.
Okay.
Yeah, Norman doesn't look at Max right now.
Yeah.
He's a little embarrassed for for stepping in it so heavily.
What am I supposed to do?
You, as this is happening, Annie, is there anything that you're doing as you're being kind of led around this open chamber?
Yeah, she's just kind of trying to get the lay of the land, figure out where is the most likely exit, because I feel like we're probably passing like multiple corridors.
I won't make you read a bad situation. So we're just trying to, like, what are you kind of picking up? You're looking for an exit, and you can see that there are a handful of other kind of chambers off of this sort of central space. You are being led in and around this open pit and that ring fence. There is a wooden staircase that just descends down into that dark and the sound below. You spy a couple of these different chambers, many of which are now barricaded or blocked off. But there are these chambers around.
Okay.
Led down by Berkowitz, as the three of you appear at the top of that stairwell, you stare down into a open cavern below. You can see a ring of 12 obsidian stones standing tall. In the middle of them, there is a long black slab and there is a woman standing there in just this sort of flowing, swifty kind of gown, maroon red with gold trimmings, and she looks up, and the chanting stops. Hark! 3 more hours are upon us, and she raises her arms up, and there is just kind of a you just hear Tertius Decimus sort of shouted out by voices around you. You are shunted down these steps.
Fucking hark. How old are these people, man?
She seems like a facsimile of a British person. It's a little bit offensive, to be honest.
I don't know what that is, but yeah, whatever. Call her that bitch. That bitch is, yeah. All the names.
Max?
Fuck.
Max?
Megan? Megan?
You can just hear the rattling of chains, and you hear Megan calling out.
Oh, I'm looking all around. I'm fighting. I'm throwing hands.
I'm throwing
immediate,
hands.
berserk mode. Slamming chains, trying to find, where did that sound come from. I guess that would be... I don't know if it's qualified as kicking ass, because he is in chains.
I won't even make you roll for it. Like, if you want to try and kind of rush down these stairs, the sound came from below, and as you sort of burst forward, a couple of the cultists grab at you, Max, as you sort of barrel into the stair, the railing, this wooden railing. You can just make out Megan. Her hands are up over her head, and she is shackled to one of these stones.
Oh shit, she's alive. Yeah, she's alive. Oh my god. I'm gonna try and run to her and see how far I'm able to get before someone stops me.
Nobody's stopping you.
Then I'm just basically just running to her and just I don't know, because we can't move. Both of us are shackled. Just getting close. Meg, baby, you're alright. I'm here. I have been looking for you for so long, and now we're here, and this is all kind of fucked up. But I was looking for you.
You see that there is a purple red bruise around her neck, and you see there's a little kind of scratches and stuff around her face, and she's kind of looking at you very, very bleary-eyed, Max. And she kind of half curls a smile as she sees you.
Who did this to you, babe?
I don't know, Maxie. I'm so tired, and I'm so cold, and I just want to go home.
We're gonna go home. I'm gonna kill everybody in this place. We're gonna go home.
Annie and Norman, you are led again down these stairs.
Yeah. I think Norman will pick the pace up slightly just to keep an eye on Max, because he knows.
Yeah.
He's worried about him. And he's gonna, I think, gesture to Annie to keep up with him, to keep them together. He doesn't want to leave Annie behind.
As you kind of spill down after them, there's a moment where the cultists just kind of fan out around the room, and Annie and Norman, you are sort of dragged by your shackles towards one of the stones. Here, you clearly, the three of you, can see Professor Cassim, that woman who Dr. Berkowitz had introduced you all to, standing in front of this altar. There is a heavy leather-bound book in front of her, and you are dragged to one of these stones, and you see each one of them at the top under a black iron sconce that is illuminated. There's just coals burning in it. you see the Roman numerals. And Norman, you are dragged towards, where's my sheet gone? Number 6.
Cool.
And he,
Norman's
Do
number.
do we see Morgan? Is Morgan here?
no, you do not see Morgan.
Fuck.
You are each, and Max, you struggle hard. You are dragged away from. I know we're calling her Meg. Technically, it's Emily because we renamed.
I don't know
her.
why I'm saying Megan.
No, yeah,
Sorry.
we
I think
renamed
I
her.
said Megan at the.
Yeah.
I think I said Megan at the top of the thing, and I was.
Sorry.
No, she was called Megan at the very, very start, and then she was such a bitch. Emily came into chat, and I renamed her Emily. In the very first thing. So.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. So is she Emily?
She's
She
Emily.
is Emily, yeah. I was thinking, 'cause-
Megan equals Emily. No, it's the same character. It is just
Megan Ashley Lisa, aka Emily for short.
yes, yeah.
For anybody who was here at D800 Drive last year, that would be hilarious.
But you do, you are pulled away from her, and you see that as you are, she is standing under the engraving XI.
She's 11.
You recognize all the other people bound to these pillars. You see Emily, Callum, Eric, Vanessa, Romina, Mike, and Chris. Some conscious, barely. Others completely unaware or out of it. The 5th pillar has nobody at it.
I think Norman immediately thinks that that's for Morgan. It must be for her, or they must be like, because if she's the only person from camp who's not here, I think that's like his immediate thought because he expected her to be here. Yeah, I was thinking of something I wanted to try and do. I think I wanted to try and investigate a mystery, but I don't think he knows enough of what's going on. He can't really like get a bead on what's going on. I think. Yeah, I think he would like to investigate a mystery if possible about this stone circle. Oh, that's really bad. I think that's really
Can
bad.
I help?
I'm rolling-
Can I do a help out?
How would you help?
By also looking around, trying to remember like books I've read, or she's big into ritual shit.
No, I know, but like, what would you be? Because how do you know Norman is trying to figure this out as a mystery?
Yeah, I'm kind of. He's kind of locked in
Now,
up here.
I'm not saying you could also try and figure it out, Annie, if you wanted to try and investigate it.
I got a 6, so
Okay.
I believe that is a failure.
Okay. It doesn't. Your head is reading, Norman. It's that.
And he's too much of like a logical brain for this kind of thing. This feels like some mumbo jumbo that he does not understand. He's like, what is this?
Where is my sharp? 0 sharp. Okay, great. Well, I got a 7.
Okay, so on a 7, you can ask. You have a hold of 1. You can ask a question.
What is being concealed here?
Got your ass.
I was looking at the question.
I was gonna,
just don't pick that one, and we're good.
I was going to ask what can it do, and I was hoping that would have been a bit of a.
Damn it. Okay. You have a as you are dragged towards yours, you're being pulled towards Vanessa, Annie, and you see that the number, the Roman numeral for 1, is beside her. As you are shackled, you are dragged past Professor Kasim, and you see the book. and it has like it looked leather bound. It's tan. Like it doesn't look
It's skin.
skin.
It's skin.
And you see that it has been raised, and you see Liber X I.
So that's 13.
And I'm going to give you this for free.
Ooh.
The book is closed. You see some of the pages flutter.
Alive.
Can she kind of whisper under her breath? As she's being shackled. Harrison.
The book doesn't react.
Okay.
Different magical book.
Different magical book. Different magical time.
There's a faint chanting, just sort of as each of you is bound. You all see Berkowitz sort of approach Kasim at the altar. We are still searching for the 5th hour. Your Sereneness. And he bows at her. We'll have them shortly. I can sense they're close. And she just, from your vantage, your place in this ritual, Max, you are under the number 8. To your right is Eric, and to your left is Romina. You are.
Does that mean Romina is 7?
9. No, I got.
Sorry, is Romina 9?
Romina is 9. Yeah.
And Eric is 7.
Yeah.
There was one name I missed. I have Norman, Morgan, Annie, Max, Emily, Callum, Vanessa, Mike, Chris, Romina, Eric.
Emily, Callum,
Cal. That's one. Thank you. Oh no, I have that one. It's fine. I'll figure it out when we
okay.
move
Eric,
it again.
Vanessa, Romina, Mike, Chris.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah,
I have 11.
that's the one.
Yeah, there's 11 of you. Look at you all try to do your crossword.
No, there's 11 of us. There's 11 people here without Morgan.
Yes.
So we're missing 2 people.
I've only counted 11 people with Morgan.
How many pillars are there?
There's 12 pillars.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I think
And
it's 12 people.
including us, there's 11 people shackled to pillars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's the 13th hour where they need 12 people.
Yeah. So one is Vanessa, 2 is me, 3 is
someone.
Cal.
Someone. Okay. 4 is
Megan.
Megan.
Yeah.
Megan.
Sorry, Emily. Megan is Emily.
No, you said 11.
Emily's 11.
Oh, that's my bad.
Is there actually a person called Megan? And
no, there isn't. There isn't a person called Megan.
Sorry, I am trying to.
Strapped to 2 slabs.
She's Samsung.
So there's Emily on one slab, and then all the way over in Australia, there's Emily on another slab.
Yeah, there's 2 Emilys actually.
So
sorry, I didn't mean to derail it there.
She's on a backwards clock. It goes the opposite way.
So we got
the Kasim just kind of holds her hands out, and that chanting kind of becomes quietened. Like it's still sort of pulsing through the cavern, very, very low, like a throb almost. She turns. It doesn't matter. We can begin the ritual. And the 13th hour will not evade us this time, Berkowitz. And he sort of steps back. The book opens as she kind of just puts her hand over it, and the pages start to flick. In hora duodecima lux falsa ascendit, sed enter horas, enter pulsum, enter umbram, ibi latet vocatus. And then as she hits that, in unison, you all hear Tertius Decimus repeated. It's repeated a second and third, fourth. You can hear footsteps drawing closer. And somewhere on the western side, across Norman and Annie, from where you are, you can see something shifting in the dark. And stepping in under the light of the sconces and the torches, Vanessa Fitzgerald, the PhD student assistant to Dr. Berkowitz, appears completely naked.
Damn.
On her stomach are the Roman numerals 1 to 13. And she moves towards the altar.
This is so fucked up, man.
Non est daemon inter demonia, sed relecta memoria, nomen eos est ascara, flamma inversa oculus qui plorat retro. And again, Tertius Decimus is repeated, and Vanessa climbs onto the altar and lies down. Kasim holds her hands out, and there is silence. The torches, the sconces, are extinguished as a blast of cold air screams through the cavern. Morgan, in front of you, your hands and knees are scraped. You are freezing cold. Occasionally, you get a kick or a boot into the head or the shoulder from this woman. You don't know how long you've been crawling. You don't know how long you've been in this tunnel. You have scraped and dragged yourself over bare rock and stone. Your hands throb, your head pulses, and there is an intense pressure behind your eyes. And in the distance, you can see light, and you can hear something. And then it all goes dark. They have started. They've started the ritual 5.
What happened? What do we do?
We have to hurry. Hurry. And she starts to scramble.
And Morgan's going to scramble after her.
As you crawl, you can hear voices. You can hear people screaming.
Who is that? Who's screaming? Who's screaming at me?
Ignore them. Ignore them, 5. They'll be silenced soon. All of them will be quiet soon. And she's just trying to focus. She's just trying to... And you hear them... You hear a man cry out in agony. Ellie, please don't leave me. It's too dark. I can't. Ellie, where are you?
Who is he? Who's this man?
And in the distance, from your vantage, it's just dark. You can make the bare outline of Evelyn, or what you think is Evelyn. There is a burning red light. And the cavern in front of you, Annie, Norman, and Max, illuminates in red light. The torches, the sconces overhead, all burn red. Askaroth nom ambulat si hora tertia decima sonat. Vinculum est cum eo qui portat. Si atrasum enter mundos vocare potes. Adiat si cor est fractum. As the light just pulses through the cavern, you see Kasim now with a blade over her head, dangling over Vanessa. Askaroth, I give myself unto thee willingly. May your passage into this world be steeped in my virgin's blood. I give it freely. And Kasim brings the blade down.
I almost knew that bitch was a virgin.
I think Norman just like almost as if like pressed out of him, just like a Jesus Christ, and as he tries to like turn himself away from what's happening, just like escapes him. He's shocked. He's not know what to do.
Yeah, we're all so tied up.
Mm-hmm.
Can I read about situation?
You
to
can
see
indeed. Yeah.
if there's any way to like not be tied up and about to die. So that's a 7.
Okay, you can ask a question.
I think it's a. This was the best way out. Yeah, because it's just trying to escape. So like any kind of way to get out of here.
The only thing you can see from your vantage, Max, is the stairs. They're not guarded. The cultists seem to have all kind of flooded this chamber and have taken have made a circle around the stones. So the stairs, I mean, you are still surrounded, but that appears to be the only exit out of here.
Okay. And we're all like locked to we have shackles on.
Yeah.
I guess we just die
then. Since she's a little spooky gal, would the name, was it Astaroth? Askaroth ring any bells with... Could I investigate a mystery to know what sort of creature it is, maybe?
Yeah, you can.
Well, that's a 9.
Okay.
Oh,
I thought
you were going to say a bad roll. I was like...
Yeah, pretty good.
So, with investigate a mystery, like, are you trying to figure, like, what sort of creature is it? What is an Askaroth?
Yeah.
It's really weird.
Cool.
Annie,
Thanks.
As you're listening, you don't speak Latin, but she's talking Latin. It sounds like mass. It sounds like something you would hear a priest or something in a horror, like a priest in a horror movie might say. Has the Exorcism movie come out yet? But I think it's been out since before 1986.
Yeah, it was the 70s.
Yeah. You're trying to figure out, like, it's Askaroth. That sounded like a name, and she said it a couple of times now. And I've heard that name. I know that name. Yeah, you do. because it was the name of the Dark One in a trilogy of fantasy books.
She kind of makes a confused face, and Norman is beside her. No, Norman is close to her.
Norman
I'm
is
like
4
I'm
away.
like 4 away.
Damn it.
Yeah, we're pretty far.
Callum, pass it on.
Cassim puts the knife down and puts her hands into the blood that is pooling on Vanessa. And then she moves towards Vanessa, who's number 1, and just marks her forehead with 1. And then she stands in front of you, Annie, and she drags 2 fingers down the middle of your forehead. And she proceeds to move through, and she stops at 5. Morgan, you can just see Evelyn stopped ahead at the edge of this little cavern, this little tunnel. She reaches back, just one hand kind of searching for you.
I'll reach my hand out to grab hers. What's happening?
I was wrong, 5. I was wrong. And she's trying to make room for you to come closer. They're alive. And then 2 hands appear out of the dark and grab her, and she is yanked forcefully out of the tunnel.
Oh
You feel a shiver run down your back. They haven't, whoever it was hasn't seen you.
no! She's gonna hold her breath and hold into the wall and just try to be as invisible as possible.
They drop low, and they kind of like as she is pulled, as Evelyn is pulled out of the tunnel. You see a figure kind of squat and kind of look down, and then they turn. You can hear the scuffing of their boots against stone and dirt. We have our 5th hour.
No!
And you, the 3 of you, see this older looking woman, late 40s, early 50s, dragged, kicking and screaming. No, it can't happen. It doesn't. It shouldn't exist. And she is dragged towards Cassim and held by 2 cultists. The number 5 is smeared on her forehead.
Shit.
She passes to you, Norman, and she marks you 6.
Could we roll to act under pressure?
Yeah, tell me what you're doing.
Yeah, I've really lost on what to do.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know what to do other than have some kind of Samson moment and break free of my chains, or break my thumbs, getting them out of the shackles. Ooh. I don't know what to do. I just don't know. Like, the only thing I can think of, trying to break free and cause like havoc, but there's so many people here.
The number 8 is marked in blood on your head, Max.
Can I try to kick her or headbutt her?
Yeah.
Or something like that? Would that be act under pressure or kick some ass?
Kick some ass. Yeah.
Probably.
Okay. Let's go, guys. As a 4-2. And 2. So 8. I think I must double check mine. I think it's just 2. Yeah. So that's 8.
Yeah, you were say you headbutt her.
Head butter.
You do you clock her straight into the head, and she stumbles back and she like into the altar and kind of catches herself on it. And a couple of the cultists and Berkowitz kind of come to her aid. And Morgan, from where you are, you can see Berkowitz.
What's the tunnel like that I'm in? Like, is it muddy? Is it?
Stone. It's mud, stone, and rock. Like it's and like you are crawling through kind of a. I mean, it wouldn't be any bigger than like a child's play tunnel. Like it's a very narrow space that you were in.
I'm aware of them. Okay, and
That's why I gave you that one.
and is there enough mud that I could cover myself in mud?
Yeah. I mean, you could start like making yourself dirty and camouflage. Is that what you're trying to?
Yeah.
Yeah. You can be. You're trying to smear yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I have my pocket knife?
You would do. Yeah.
And I can see Berkowitz.
Again, he's a distance from you, but you can see him in that crowd. He's with that English professor.
I don't know what else I can do. All right, she's going to try sneak out, sliding against the wall.
Okay. Give me act under pressure.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Could I help by causing a distraction?
You don't know I'm there.
You don't. Yeah, you don't know.
I guess now.
Yeah.
And my disguise is excellent.
Yeah.
It's mud.
It's an 8 total.
Okay. So I mean, you can on an 8, you can do it. Worst outcome. So it's going to give you a worst outcome. Hard choice or price to pay. You can sneak out.
Yeah.
But you won't get close to Berkowitz. Or you can sneak out and get right up close to Berkowitz. But you will be immediately caught after you act on him.
I'll sneak out and just get nearly close.
Okay. So it's the thing of you were kind of crawling out and kind of still using kind of one of those stone pillars to keep yourself hidden.
Yeah.
Okay. As you do this, Kasim kind of has fixed herself. Fret not. We understand. And she moves towards you, Max, and she takes your head in her hands. You fear what you do not understand, young
I'm
vessel.
gonna spit in her face and say, "Bite me, bitch."
I love Max.
And then her hand glides up towards your hair, and she just wraps her fingers around it. You have been chosen to allow our Lord proceed. And she just mashes your head into the stone. Like she doesn't clack it, but she's pressing your head into the rock as hard as she can. Struggle like the worm you are. The ant under his boot. And she lets go, and she proceeds up along the others, marking all of them. Evelyn is shrieking and kicking and hissing.
Can I do something else?
Yeah.
Is there candles and stuff here?
There are sconces there's like iron sconces kind of on the stones themselves, and there are torches kind of dotted around. They're all glowing red. They're not like they're illuminated in this red light.
Am I near a torch? Like if I'm hiding behind a pillar, I'm near the wall?
Yeah.
Okay. So part of my paraphernalia, I have magic trick props. So can I assume I have those napkins that continuously come out of your sleeve?
No, because if you recall, when we started our session,
Yeah.
I said you all had one thing from your playbook for this one that you'd
Right.
definitely have on your person.
Oh.
Can she rip a part of her shirt then?
Yes. Okay.
Now,
Again, I'm going to tell you from your these are
Burn.
Oh,
you broke up a little bit there. These are torches.
but they're not burning. They went out from that cold wind.
All right. Okay.
Hang on 1 second, because I can't
Okay.
hear. Right. Yep.
Okay, so they're not burning. So I don't have access to fire. Or a lot
They're
of
leaving-
napkins.
Or yeah, you don't have fire and you don't have napkins.
What other?
I hate when I don't have fire or napkins.
What other distraction can I make? Can she pick up a stone off the ground and just fuck it at her?
Yeah. Are you trying to? I mean, that's kind of a kick-ass thing.
Yeah. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to distract her and everyone on her so I can attack Berkowitz.
Okay, so you're trying to chuck the rock at her.
Yes, but attack Berkowitz, who I'm closer to. I want everyone to focus on her because she'll be hurt.
Oh, okay, so that's act under pressure, because if you're not, if you're trying to, so that's two separate roles. It would be acting under pressure, which is to try and distract her. And then kick ass.
Act under pressure is 7 total, and sorry, let me check what my kick ass is. Oh, it's 0. Okay. And that's a 7 again, so 2 7s.
Okay, so on a 7, again, with act under pressure, you have a choice to make. So, again, you can hit her with this stone, and everybody's going to see it. But then immediately everybody's going to see you. Or the stone goes flying, everybody looks away, but it's not enough to try and, it's just, you're in a cave, a rock bouncing is not going to, it's not out of the blue.
What do you think? Do I blow my cover?
I think you got to stay hidden.
You're muted again.
Oh.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So the rock falls from nowhere and nobody cares.
Okay. So again, you throw it. It swings kind of over her head.
Yeah.
And it clatters against the wall, kind of behind Norman and Annie.
Are people distracted by it? Do people look over?
Well, no, but Norman and Annie, you hear it, and you can see Morgan, kind of just barely in the distance, sunk low, covered in mud, but eyes wide, kind of looking at you.
Oh shit.
And she's mouthing like,
possible. Norman is just gonna be like, get out, like, go, like, run, basically. Like he's shocked that she's even here. Like, why is she here?
I can't hear Dahi. I don't know what that's about. I just thought Dahi was mouthing, and I was like, wow, really into it. I'm gonna refresh. I'll come out and come back.
Yeah.
That was so funny. Quick, what do we do while he's gone?
I untie you all. We're all free.
You know.
Okay, yeah, again. Yeah, I genuinely just thought you were doing charades.
Committing to the
Honestly,
bit.
And I was like, wow.
Wow, so convincing. I heard all those words.
I'm going to get a +1. I'm not now.
Damn it. I should have pretended I was acting. I'm acting. I think he's basically no, get away, get out.
But I don't want to turn into a crazy old lady.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I think. I'm trying so hard to rack my brain to think of what to do here, but I just can't. I can't
Verba prima sunt heius. And again, the chanting begins again. Tertius, Decimus, and it's just getting louder. And that light, that glowing light, it starts to get brighter, and all of you feel this immense pressure at the base of your skull. Just, it feels like something is trying to bore a hole into the back of your head.
These obelisks we're on, are they like big, heavy? Are we on them?
You
Or
are.
are they behind us?
You're chained to them, kind of overhead.
Oh shit!
They're tall
Okay,
standing
we can't-
stones.
So we can't even move. Oh, well.
I
fuck.
thought of everything.
Oh.
You know the signs that Max saw about
Yeah.
like the
Yeah. This is starting to feel meta, but go for it.
well, I'm assuming like Annie would pass by them also.
You did. But I had described that you were distracted by the sound coming from the pit.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, never mind.
Look, I just brought friends here so that I could literally sacrifice all of them. And this is the end of the campaign.
Would
I
I
think-
have seen anything in the book that your one had?
Again, there's the. It looks like she had all these drawings of like the Roman numerals, the 12, and this looks like her drawings. Oh god, I'll do it at the end. Emily. I'll do it at the end. I'm not saying that right now. I'll do it right at the very end. I'm on a thing. I promise you, I'll do it at the end.
It's part of the ritual.
It's part of the ritual. Again, that boring pain into the back of your mind, you solicitor. Solicitor. There it is. There you go.
Jesus Christ.
It literally, at first, it feels like someone has taken a needle and is just pressing. Now it feels like somebody has put their hands in and is trying to crack it. It's like trying to pull open a pistachio nut. So you can feel that pressure in the back of your head, and it literally feels like somebody is about to crack your skull open. You see the walls of this place begin to just tremble. The stone pillars themselves are vibrating, and they begin to crack and glow with these red thread-like veins up through the stone. Exadi Askaroth, umbre mi tangunt, oculus tuus vidiat, lingua tua loquatur. And the room just explodes with this force. And above the altar, you see this swirling black portal of shadows. Vanessa Fitzgerald's body is lying there, the blood pouring out of her and up into it. And you see the color of her draining. And then hands claw out of the shadows, and they reach down for the body. And she is pulled into the portal. Over the screaming and the chanting, over the sound of the wind ripping and tearing at you, the sound of the earth itself shivering, all of you hear, Morgan! 5! You promised! And you feel a shiver down your back, Morgan, as Evelyn Rook begins to bleed from her eyes, her nostrils, her ears, and her mouth. And Morgan, you can use magic. You can cast one spell right now.
What, do I have a list of spells?
In the use magic section of
There's
the
the
book.
Okay.
You roll plus weird, and then
Oh,
you get 2.
no.
Oh,
You are just
just to do
casting
it.
magic.
Nice.
I haven't got the list handy. I have.
Hold on. Here.
No. So, and the way it works is when you use magic, say what you are trying to achieve and how you do the spell. Then roll. I'm not letting you. You don't have to roll. You made a promise. You negotiated these terms. In that moment, let's go back. Evelyn told you her darkest secret.
Yes.
That in her weakest moment, she saved herself. She fled her friends, her lover, abandoning them to the dark edge of the ritual. The world bend itself in that. And as a last hope and prayer, Evelyn Rook has given you her magic.
Ooh.
Okay.
So you just tell me what happens in this moment. What do you cast?
Can I channel all of the energy directly into who's the high priestess? What's her name?
Cassim.
Into her. In the hopes that will explode her.
You what do you mean channel? Now remember, your promise was to kill Berkowitz.
Shoot. If I kill him, nothing's gonna happen.
Use him as a missile. Use him as a missile.
I don't want to use
Fire him into the portal. Try and disrupt it.
Yeah, launch him.
Launch that mother.
Oh, I just
Catch her on the way.
Absorb him and nothing would happen.
But that is part of your promise to make sure that he dies in this. You could cave in the place, and we could all just reap the consequences.
End the campaign immediately.
A cave in doesn't necessarily mean
Just directly over the portal.
I'll fire him into the portal. That was a promise.
So it's you are just throwing him at this thing.
Yeah. Like a javelin.
Okay. You hear Evelyn's voice shriek out, and you again, your whole body, like an electricity is coursing through it. It doesn't make any sense, and you feel sick. Like it feels like every hormone, all the adrenaline, all the electricity, every nerve is active in this moment, and you can feel this extension beyond you. All of it is being drawn towards this swirling dark void. And you snap the trigger. And that energy within you just rushes forward, and it slams into Dr. Berkowitz. He is catapulted off his feet and sent hurtling into the void. And it goes completely dark. And then there is this unholy, inhuman, screaming roar. Impure.
Oh, period.
And there is this screaming, harrowing sound from beyond. And the walls of the cave starts to crack and shake. And Cassim lets out a howl of anguish. She turns in your direction, Morgan, and points a finger at you. Usurper! Poisoner of the well! And she lunges at you. And in that moment, a chunk of rock falls. And she is pinned under it as it crushes down into her back.
Nice.
The room is just throbbing with this red light. The cave itself is cracking and breaking. In the middle, over this altar where you just hurtled Dr. Berkowitz, there is this twisting maelstrom of shadow that comes screaming out of it.
Like your cat.
Like that cat, yeah. Mark my return. 1 year from now. Go forth, my lords. And 8 shadows rip themselves from the portal. And you hear a shriek, Max, as Emily vanishes.
No.
Vanessa, Cal, Mike, Chris vanish. Evelyn Rook stands shakily on her feet. The cultists are running. Some are just swallowed by darkness, their cloaks lying on the ground. Well, Morgan, what are you doing? Your friends are still chained. And the keys were on Dr. Berkowitz. I kid.
Is she still pinned under the rock?
Cassim?
Yeah. And alive?
She doesn't seem to be moving.
That's not the same as not alive.
Yeah. She's gonna go over with her pocket knife and just try aim for like a jugular.
Cold blood.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me give me a kick some ass roll. You can add a +1 to it because she's unconscious.
Get her.
Oh, it's a 4, so 5 total.
Oh God!
You stick her like you do. You stick her in the neck, Morgan, with your pocket knife.
You crazy bitch! And she's just gonna stab her again.
What are the rest of you doing?
Norman is just like, Morgan? Morgan?
What?
Get us out of here!
A little help, please.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Get us out of here.
I was so close to be like, can I manipulate a person to have you not do that and come save me?
Can I actually see the keys anywhere? Are they on Cassim? Are they on any of Stephen? Or any of the
So you have no idea where Stephen is. He's poofed out of existence.
Yeah.
You just blasted that guy into a portal. Come fucking magic these fucking chains off, man. Come on.
I don't think
How
that.
did you do that?
Just do it. Just do it.
Hormones.
Just do something.
We're gonna die. The cave is crashing down.
Yeah.
You see, kind of under the altar, there, like under that, and that swirling mass is still there. Like things are being drawn into it. There is a small little table, and there are like there's a weapon. There's like wine. There's little glass bottles and stuff like that. But there is a set of keys.
Okay. She's still full of adrenaline and shaking. She just runs to get them and runs back to the nearest person who's tied up.
Yeah. So kind of one by one, Morgan frees Max, Annie, and Norman.
Let's get the
We need
fuck
to
out
get
of
out.
here.
Okay,
I'm gonna go kick Cassim directly in the face, and then I will follow the guys.
Okay. It's one of those things where you have literally like the cave is collapsing. A chunk of the stairs is taken out. It's still passable, but you just witnessed 2 people be crushed under a chunk of rock.
Okay.
Evelyn is trying to follow behind all of you, like she's still on her feet, barely.
I'm gonna grab her by the hand and try.
I'll grab her other hand.
Drag her a bit like this.
Do I have time to grab the book from the altar?
No.
You turn kind of second guessing, and you don't see the book.
Yeah.
Damn it!
Oh, she's
I
also-
have some theories. I have some theories about the book. Yeah, I think we just book it, trying to find the best way out. Could I give a little act under pressure?
You can, yeah.
Cool.
Could Evelyn help us at all? She knows. Oh,
That's a 12
no.
on the dice.
It's
That's
more or less
crazy.
rechasing your steps.
Yeah.
Like kind of like back out and around up towards that pathway that you were taking. I mean, they led you kind of in and under these parts. You see a lot of these smaller tunnels, Annie, that you had seen on the way down are now completely swallowed. Water starts to rush in and starts to fill. The 5 of you scramble out of Prospector's Cave just as it collapses behind you. It is the middle of the night. The air is cold. Your hearts are racing. And Evelyn looks at the 4 of you. He got out.
Yeah.
Who is he?
Azeroth,
Oh shit.
the Dark One.
Azeroth? It's he's not a real thing.
I thought he couldn't come in because Dr. B wasn't a virgin.
Look, we can talk about this. We need to just get to somewhere safe and warm. You are a frail woman. We need to get to safety.
In your mid-40s.
She's like late 40s, early 50s.
She's also battered. The poor
Yeah.
woman's also battered.
She's living in the
Jesus.
woods for like 20
She's living
years.
in the woods with her dog, absolutely battered. The poor woman.
Oh,
We need to get her
bless.
safety.
Can you take us back to your cabin? You must know the way from here.
As she nods a little, and like she can half weakly gestures down the path.
Somewhere warm, somewhere safe. We can talk about this. But now we need to just get the fuck away from all of this.
As she kind of points down a path, kind of up towards one of the main trails, the 4 of you with Evelyn Rook make your way to her cabin. And to each of you, there's a dawning realization. Just as you make your way, you're alive. But overhead, the sky isn't dark. It's black. There are no stars. There is no moon.
Oh, he got out.
It's as if a shadow has eclipsed the world.
Ah. We can't
Well,
go
that's
back.
new.
Inside the shack, Evelyn stumbles to her bed. And the old basset hound kind of next to her kind of whimpers on seeing his master return. He starts to nudge and lick at her hand. You have to stop them.
I guess.
The lords or whatever.
The 8 Lords of Azeroth.
They took everybody else. But that they're still alive, right? Those guys.
Oh. I don't think you're gonna like this.
Her eyes drift towards you, Morgan. And she just gives you a look. Like it's it's the same expression she had a couple of hours ago when she was trying to get you to understand that your friends were most likely already dead. She doesn't say anything.
She's told me that people were dead before, and look, here you are. So let's not lose hope.
Maybe we could get those shadows out of them or something, but like I don't think we can go back to campus.
We've achieved a lot together so far, and I believe that together we can beat this.
Achieved? We have no information. We need to know what's happening and what we are...
Evelyn has plenty of information, and she is a great lady.
Great. She needs to rest. She looks like she's dying.
We all
while Max and Morgan and Norman are trying to piece together what's happened and figure out what to do, Evelyn takes your hand. Like she just holds it. I have to give you this now.
What is it?
He will guide you. And she kind of reaches down into her, like, down the side of the bed a little. And she hands you a book.
I don't understand. But she kind of opens it.
Her hand falls limply.
I was afraid this...
You open the book, and on the first page, you just see the words writing themselves.
Oof.
Good evening, Annie. We have work to do. And that's where we're going to leave tonight's episode.
R.I.P. Evelyn.
I thought she was going to be our little granny at home.
Our child.
Could be our,
She was giving doomed crone to me.
No.
No. I had no idea she was going to die.
Her.
Thank you
She
so
was
much,
just a
Stefan. That was great.
hippie on a love
That was awesome.
That was fun, yeah.
Hang on, I'm just making notes of things that I did that I hadn't planned for.
I didn't use my magic.
Wow.
Damn it.
Wow.
Could have
Fake
busted us all
hunter.
out of there.
Fake hunter.
Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. This turn. Done. Okay. That's it.
Bye.
That's it. Get out. Everyone, get out. Time's up.
That's it. Get out. Is so it's crazy.
That's how I'm going to sign off all three from now. Everyone, get out. Big thank you to Dahi, Alish, Kiva, and Emma this evening for letting me almost ritually sacrifice 3 out of 4. And going with it. It's a lot of fun. You might have been sitting there going, Declan, this is a game called Monster of the Week where people hunt monsters, and you haven't hunted any monsters in 5 episodes. Because this was one long-ass prologue. Now we go...
Not like us to drag
you're in
things
D8
out.
and you're expecting not to have a prologue, like, come on.
Yeah.
We love a prologue.
I love a prologue. It's important.
It is
We've a setup now.
It builds tension and things to care about, like the old lady.
Apologies for the tech issues. It happens. Stuff happens. But we were here. We went a little bit longer than we normally do as well, so apologies for anybody, especially my cast that's affected. But we're going to wrap. We're back in 2 weeks' time for the next episode.
Mm-hmm.
I'm back on Thursday with Ben and Declan on a roll, talking all things TTRPGs with my good friend Ben from Homebrew Quest. And next Monday, so today week, is the finale of our Gothic Horror series and Romancing the Dungeon tie-in series, Saving Grace. and we have a player on death saves. We have a player enthralled by an Abeloth, and
Perfect.
we have a depowered player. And yeah, that's it. It's great. Great finale.
Wow.
Perfect.
Declan loves his
sounds
players,
really-
I swear.
And
That sounds like really positive.
yeah, just,
That's it. Get out.
thanks everybody.
Bye.
We're gonna-